What's happening, sports fans? We welcome you back to another episode of San Diego Prep Insider. As you may see, this is a pretty distinct logo. It's the San Pasqual Eagles. They're in studio with us right now. They have brought a multitude of hats. Let's see. They have taken the throne from Andrew Wesleyan in terms of top branding in San Diego County. This one, Coach, you described this. This was the baseball hat, yes?
Yeah.
These are crispy. These are nice. And then this is option number 3. Would this be your road uniforms, or when does this kind of a blue gold? This is not a current uniform. This is just an alternate color hat.
Exactly.
Okay.
We're big on the hat game at San Pasqual. So
have black uniforms made their way into San Pasqual? Because first off, let's do introductions. Everyone, thank you very much for tuning in. It is the San Pasqual Eagles. Guys, let's go left to right. We've got the offense here. Defense is outside with the intern hanging out in the backyard. Let's go left to right. Name, grade, position, please, so that everyone knows who you
are. My name is Eli Griffin. I'm a senior and I'm the quarterback.
I'm Noah Snyder, senior as well, and I'm the halfback.
Wes Parker, senior running back.
Wes gets it.
Jack Andrews, senior offensive line.
Very nice.
I'm Andrew Parker. I'm our offense coordinator, Coach Eli. And I'm our athletic director.
And you're the athletic director, the head honcho, the man in charge. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. Let's go back to the uniforms, black uniforms. Have they made it into any aspect? Are there any teams on campus that do? So no for the football.
No one on our campus has a black uniform. We do a lot of black, like Spirit Pack stuff. The court, like our boys soccer team especially wears a lot of black gear, but none of our uniforms are black.
Would you guys want that? Do you see that in other schools? Because I've had a couple of coaches come in here and say, it's not part of our school colors, we don't want it. But yet I see it becoming more and more popular right now as the alternate color.
I like wearing all white.
All white?
I don't know about all black. Maybe for like a year would be cool. But I don't think I would like it to stick around.
Does all white work well with the fan base? That goes for a white out?
Yeah, I think everybody likes when we wear all white.
Nice.
We've got 3 sets. We can go all gold, all blue, or all white. Mix and match, obviously.
You can also go all linemen, if I understand correctly, from the way that other teams see your guys' offense.
But there's one of the schools in town is predominantly a black uniform, and so we're not going to do that.
Yeah. Escondido.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah. Sorry, I was working my way from the border up, trying to figure out why you would care about Hilltops jerseys or something like that. All right, so let's start with the offensive version of this question, because you guys have split from my understanding. Hey, intern, lay your ass down. You guys are the offensive representation. How ready is the team? You guys are returning not your quarterback, because Danny is gone, graduated. He received, if I'm reading last year's stats correct, he took all of the throws at quarterback the entire season.
Eli threw once.
Well, that was not registered then in the official place.
It wasn't a good throw, so we're not counting. It was a trick play. He wasn't at quarterback for it.
But a majority of the people that he was throwing to and or handing the ball to are back. So at least in terms of the offensive side of the ball, how ready are you guys for the season? How excited are you for the season?
I'd say like a comfortable 90 with room to grow.
Ooh, I like a comfortable 90. We'll put that on the poll at SD Prep Insider on Twitter, on Instagram. Do you like a comfortable 90?
Yeah.
To be honest, I really want to see this offensive line really grow this season. I have a lot of high hopes for us, and especially some of the new kids coming, like our new center, who's going to be a junior this year. I really want to see him be the guy to step up once I'm gone. So yeah.
Does he have a name, or is he a
Garrett Lublin?
Shout out to Lub.
Yeah, love you, buddy. I would have to agree with Jack on that one. I think our O-line can really improve this year and have a good chance. And like you said, Danny's gone. I'm stepping in. But I think with Noah back there and Wes, we're with weapons on the outside with Adrian and Josh, we're both young guys. They're not here today, but I think we're going to have a really good offense and keep it going.
What have you guys been up to this summer?
One second.
Yep.
We need to force Noah to talk.
Okay. Well, I was going to answer, but
okay, go.
Yeah, I feel pretty comfortable. It's going to be my third season on varsity, so I feel like I'm just looking forward to like taking everything from the past 2 seasons and putting it into this year.
Let's put you a little bit more directly in front of the microphone, please. What's the story behind the shirt?
I don't have any information on it. He knows.
You have to have something. Can you, for the people that maybe can't, we'll zoom in post-production, but how would you describe that shirt?
I would say it's Aztec inspired, combined with our logo. I put it on in the parking lot before we came here, so I don't know that much about it.
Okay, Coach, what's the story here?
It's our leadership council shirt. We do a Wednesday at lunch. We have our leadership guys sit down with our coaching staff that's on campus, and it's time not really to talk football, but pulse of the team, make sure we're all on the same page. And when you're in a group that spends so much time around each other, it's good that you have that open line of communication. And so we do a shirt for them. We haven't picked that council yet. I think there's a pretty good bet that these guys will be part of it. So I felt okay with Noah getting a shirt today.
But the vibe is human sacrifices and pagan gods. Okay.
All of the above.
I like that. Is that the vibe of the offense this year? Are you guys out there?
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, and I think you mentioned Danny Davis going on, and he's going to get a chance to walk on at San Jose State, and he was a big part of what we do. But all four of these guys were at least second team all league. Noah was first team. We're returning.
Well, that's what I was saying. It's the singularity of just the only guy that distributed the ball is gone, but all of his options more or less are back. If I'm looking at this correct, I think you guys really only lost one of the top 5 rushers and none of the top 5 receivers.
Correct. And Wes and Noah were our leading scorers. And so we're
sometimes you just don't see an offense like you can get he's got one senior or he's got 2 seniors. So you've had a pretty decent safety net to step into now. What has the summer been like for you guys? Has it been happiness with what you've produced at Passing League? What Passing League tournaments have you been into, or what have you guys been up to just in terms of just progress as a team this summer?
Yeah, we only dropped one.
All right. Like you said, the safety net's pretty good with all the guys
Fall
around
back
me.
out in a minute or two.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. With the guys around me, I think I'm pretty confident going into it. But we've had a couple good Passing League showouts, and I know we played some good teams. We played Montcalm a couple times, Poway a couple times. We did good against them. But I think with all the guys returning, like you said, and even some new guys like to fill in on the O-line, like Lubby, he's going to be really good. He's going to be coming in for center at Jack, so I can have Jack back at left guard, who's just going to I feel so safe from the left side right now, so I just feel, I think it's pretty
pass
good.
pro.
Sometimes him and pass pro, yeah.
The linemen don't always get their fair share of off-season hype because you can't be producing touchdowns and whatnot, but you guys can just be overall picking up the vibe that, hey, we've all gained X amount of weight. We've all done all these savage things. So what has the offense been doing, or the offensive line been doing to get these guys so well protected from that left side?
We have a alumni returning, Ricky Rodriguez, played a running back for us. What was it, class of 2019? He's come back to help our offensive lineman coach, help rile us up because he's just by himself now, and we're kind of a rowdy group of kids, which is on par for linemen. But he's been getting the linemen together, and they've been working foot drills and working on different calls for us to help us prepare for this season, which is good for us, especially because we kind of need that with a lot of our seniors gone.
Yeah, we're going to return 3 guys who started games last year on the O-line. Jack started all of them, and then Lubby we brought up from the JV near the end of the season, and Ethan Price. And we've got 4 or 5 other guys we think can compete. So to get a couple good coaches down there, Randall Krim, our O-line coach, is as good as they get. And we have one of the best ever in Gary McNeil, who retired a couple years ago, who still comes out and helps. So getting that group going, as everybody knows, football knows, if they're not doing it right, we're in deep trouble. So that's a focal point for us.
Looking forward to this season. You guys got Orange Glen, Olympian, Del Norte, Westview, Valley Center, San Marcos, Rancho Buena Vista, Ramona, Fallbrook, Escondido. I'm gathering from the collective distaste for the color black as a primary color. You're looking forward to that Escondido game. That's late in the season, though. So let's focus on that early couple of games. Is there one that you guys have circled as one that you're really hungry for, or that might be a coming out party for you guys that you're excited to show out?
Orange Glen.
Right out the gate.
Yeah.
And is that scrimmage or is that actual football?
That's game.
That's our actual
Week
game.
1, game 1. We're going 1. We don't use that 0 stuff around here, Christian.
I appreciate the simplicity on that front. It always confuses me, and it's such a stupid, cliche bit of content that we always have to do every year. So Orange Glen, that is proximity based. That is what that's a cross school rivalry, right? For everything.
Battle of the Bear. Yeah.
Battle of the Bear, yeah.
Oh, so there's
There's a trophy.
This is my mission this year for those of you guys just tuning in to if this show is your introduction to us, I am on a mission to learn every name of every rivalry and see every trophy this year. So Battle of the Bear is you guys, and you make some face, Coach, because I
should have brought the trophy. It hasn't left our school since 2004. It's about to have its 18th birthday at San Pasqual.
It's going to have to graduate, and you're going to have to...
No, it's staying.
I was going to say you're going to have its son enroll. The junior bear trophy, the bear cub trophy. So been there for a hot minute, it sounds like.
I think nobody on our team was alive the last time OG had the bear. Is that right? Yeah.
That's true.
I don't even know how to that's incomprehensible. That's nuts. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah. And the weird thing for these guys is they've never played.
Yeah.
They were freshmen in 2019. Orange Glen didn't have a freshman team, so they didn't play each other. The 2020 pandemic.
None of you guys at any level as seniors or some of the
I've never
seniors
played them in football.
Wow.
So, the shortened pandemic year, we didn't have them. We were supposed to open with them last year, and they unfortunately had to cancel the game due to COVID. So it's 4 years of points to score. We're getting ready for it.
Oh, geez. So, okay, fair enough. Mark the game tape. Week 1, they are looking for a big, explosive signature moment. You guys, anybody, any people that are on the younger side that we need to give shout outs to on the way out, because we will swap in now offense for defense. But anything that you guys maybe want to let people know?
Adrian Leon.
Yeah, Adrian Leon and Josh Roberts for sure. They're 1 and 2 receivers. So I think you definitely got to keep an eye out for them this year.
Adrian started as a true freshman at high school as a freshman for us last year, second team all league.
Yeah, Coach, are you admitting to something there?
No, we're a public school. Sorry. And Josh started as a sophomore. Both of them are just straight up football players. Josh was honorable mention all league. Adrian was second team. They were I think 3 and 4 for receiving for us last year, and they'll return kicks. They're both going to play some defense. They're good football players, along with these guys and the other guys that return for us. So we're pretty excited.
I want to give one more shout out to Garrett Lublin, because I love that kid so much, and I really want to see him go far. I see out of all the linemen we have, even amongst the seniors, he has the most potential to probably be one of the best linemen in our league and in our division.
And to be clear, Jack's saying this because this means Jack no longer has to play center. Jack moved to center last year for his junior year for us and did a great job with second team all league, but we get to put him back at his natural spot at guard, and he's pretty excited, I think.
Yes, I am.
Hence the mullet.
And the rowdiness, as I believe is what he said. They're a rowdy bunch. I like this. We will the mullet goes all season. This gets nastier and nastier with just the side getting a little touch up, or
taking it to college.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Have you announced your mullet's decision into, like, is it going to the same college as you, or does it get a commitment of its own? Is it going to sign an NIL deal?
No, it's going with me.
Okay.
Everywhere I go.
You guys are a package deal. You're a Brady and Gronk thing. Got to go together. Okay, so Rowdy Bunch, looking forward to 60-plus points. I'm putting those words into their mouths, but 60-plus points in that first week. 70-plus. I like you guys.
He likes to say 70.
Why not? It's a large number.
Aim high.
Aim high, exactly. Let's put a quick break here. We will have the defense come in, and we'll talk to you guys in just a second.
Okay.
We're back. Welcome into the defensive side of the ball as we continue our interview here with San Pasqual. Let's do at least kind of rotate you a little bit further into the camera frame. There we go. Perfect. Nailed it.
You want the mic?
All of the mics move. They are all flexible. You can move them. Let's go left to right. Introduce ourselves. Name, grade, position, please, before we get going.
My name is Andrew Bataya. I'm a senior.
Position.
And I play D-tackle.
My name is Emmanuel Adeza.
Into the microphone, please.
My name is Emmanuel Adeza. I'm a junior, and I play cornerback.
You're the only junior with us today, yes? All right, sweet.
Logan Reed, senior, outside linebacker.
Peter DeSalle, class of 23, inside linebacker.
There's a proper introduction with the volume, too. All right, so first question I always ask, I ask as a team, but then we've split into offense and defense, so just at least defensively, 0 to 100, how ready are you guys for this season if you had to put a number to it?
92.5% right there.
So offense was a comfortable 90. You're at 92.5%.
92.5%,
So you feel like you guys are a little bit ahead of the offense right now in terms of season prep.
Yeah, 100%.
Where's that coming from?
Weight room, field workouts. We're out there grinding always.
What's been the motivating thing then for you guys as a defense this off season that you feel like has been pushing you guys?
Orange Glen, 100%. So we've been gypped out of that. Our class has never played Orange Glen, so we're super excited for Battle of the Bear. Also, missing the playoffs last year, only winning team in San Diego, not to go to the playoffs. That was like the biggest push for our whole defense and a team, just to we don't want to have to be in the position that some system is going to knock us out of the playoffs. We have to put ourselves in the position that we're guaranteed to go and guaranteed to get a good shot at it.
Yeah, I think for sure kind of got screwed over by the system last year. And then we've been in the weight room, been working out, just really putting in an effort, trying to get better.
Why do you guys want Orange Glen so much? Is it just because you heard the stories from classes before? Where does that, because the same level of just pure rivalry existed on the offensive side of the ball, but it seems like if you haven't played them, you didn't have that one, we beat them freshman year, they beat us up. There's no history for it for you guys. So what kept that rivalry alive?
Well, in the past, we've played Orange Glen, and I think it's just like coming back to play Orange Glen would be wonderful, and we've never got a chance to experience this, so it'd be a new experience of start kicking off the season, starting something fresh, and then get that W just off of them.
Yeah. And for me, it comes for being the best team in our city in Escondido. We've played Escondido High School, but as a junior, I haven't experienced Orange Glen.
And you guys are what? It's you guys, Escondido, Orange Glen, all kind of within a 5 mile-ish radius. You're all relatively close to each other. These are guys that that you played against always as they were the other Little League team, they were the other Pop Warner team or whatever? Or do you know, or did you end up going to middle school with a bunch of these guys?
A lot of them we went to middle school with or grew up neighbors or whatever it is. For me personally, it's mostly that Battle of the Bears, a tradition that SP has, that we seniors, the juniors, the entire SP football team, none of us right now have experienced that.
And you're looking to keep the Bear home for the 18th year in a row, is what I hear.
100%.
That seems pretty hype. Are you guys getting the appropriate amount of hype, though, from the student section, from people? Because school hasn't started yet. So I always feel like it's nice for teams in terms of practice. You can be a little bit more flexible on time and all that. But in terms of student turnout, it can sometimes be hard when your first game is before school starts. Do you think people will appropriately turn out for Orange Glen? Or do we need to call people out right now and get a little more fire going?
The people are coming.
The people are coming.
What was it? 3,500 full stands? Yeah, it's happening all the way.
You've already sold 3,500 tickets for this?
No, it's a tradition. Yeah, so.
It's just a fact.
Wasn't it Game of the Week 2019? Battle of the Bear 2019. Our freshman year. That was the most amazing game ever, and I want the same thing. I want that intense rivalry. I just want to take that Bear home.
Blood.
I want blood, low key.
Low key.
I'm taking that.
High key, low key.
High key.
Maybe crip it out, bro.
That seems like I'm low key out for blood. Kind of seems like the vibe I'm getting from this defense in general.
I think I don't want to put words in their mouth, and our head coach Tony Corley runs the defense, and I know that these guys weren't thrilled with how maybe what we put on tape all year last year. And though we were, 6-4 and didn't necessarily get some opportunities we thought we deserved, all these guys were at least second team all league or higher last year. They're all heck of football players. Somebody squats 5'15", two guys run 4.5s.
Who squats the 5'15"?
The man in the jeans. And Peter's led our team in tackles since his first day on campus as a sophomore. I think they're a group that's hungry. They've got the holes that they do have. We have a lot of seniors who played big backup roles for us last year. We're stepping into those. Logan's making a move. In part, he started at the end as a sophomore, played there all year as a junior, and he's going to back up and play a lot more outside linebacker, maybe even some safety because of his ability to run. But he's still going to rush the passer. But we've had some other guys it's amazing what happens when you recruit your campus instead of other people's campuses. You know who I'm talking about. We've had a bunch of seniors come out who maybe didn't play football before, like Brando Oros, who was the center back on our Open Division soccer team, who's 6'3" and can run, is playing football. James Massaquoi, Ian Pfaff, Anthony James is back. There's a lot of kids that saw what these guys have created and want to be a part of it, and it's created a real positive vibe for what we have going forward.
So what do you guys then want to leave as a legacy as a senior class?
So I think our freshman year we had probably one of the best teams that San Pasqual has seen. They went to CIF, lost first round to the team that ended up winning CIF. And so, like, as seniors, we always talk about, like, looking back, Mark Santar, all those guys that really put in an effort and were really good. So we, even now, are still looking up to them and looking to make an impact similar to that on the coming freshmen, sophomores now.
I think a big part of it is just leaving, like, no doubt that you didn't give everything, no doubt that you didn't give every single last opportunity, you didn't waste anything in your senior year to put everything out there. So that's the big takeaway for me.
Can I ask Manny a question? As a junior surrounded by a lot of seniors, what do you think your role in that? Now, you started as a sophomore, so you're a returning starter, but how does that feel as not necessarily being a senior, but being a returning guy to that group?
That I have to really put myself out there and make it to them, because if they trust me, and especially their seniors.
Into the mic.
Especially if they trust me and they're seniors, and I'm like the only junior, and they're like putting all their trust in me, then I have to like step up and really show them that I can like win this for them.
As of now, the legacy I want to leave for the team, I want them to be excited to play football next year. I want them to come in even better than they put out last year, because all I really want is just the love of football, and I just want everyone to have fun. But to have fun, you got to win. So we win it.
You got to be out for blood. Yeah. To have fun, you got to low-key be out for blood.
Out for blood.
We'll put that on the poll also at SD Prep Insider on Twitter, on Instagram. To have fun, do you low-key need to be out for blood is where you can find us. San Pasqual is where you can find them. They are opening with it's at home or at Orange Glen?
At home.
It's at home. Oh, okay, nice. Enjoy that then. All whites for that? Is that?
I think maybe the golds. Our golds are pretty clean.
Anything new on the looks this year, or same?
We redid our home blues a little bit. They got a little different twist to them. We're always going to do some things. Tradition's a big part of what we do, and these guys kind of spoke to it. So it used to be when Coach Dolan was in charge that you had this distinct uniform, because when you opened up the paper on Saturday morning, you knew it was San Pasqual. Well, it might not be the paper anymore, but when you look on SD Prep Insider, or you look anywhere else,
we miss those days.
You know it's San Pasqual when you see the picture. So there's still going to be stuff that's us, but
I appreciate it.
A little bit of different.
Where can everybody follow you guys as a team and get everything that they need? Is there just
there's the SP Football Instagram. There's San Pasqual Sports on the gram too, and the school Twitter, my Twitter. All that's kind of good stuff.
We will make sure that everybody here is also tagged appropriately, so you can follow each of them individually as the season goes on. Guys, we really appreciate you being in here. Is there a specific hashtag or saying, or can we be like hashtag low key out for blood?
Hashtag low key out for blood.
Hashtag low key out for blood all day.
Yeah. Coach Corley would say champions for life.
Times champions for life.
Times champions for life.
That's how it works. Yeah.
Very nice. Low key. I don't need to repeat it. You heard the hashtag. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.